Bonsoir, babe. It's late in the UK right now, and also I have to leave the house at 4 o'clock in the morning to go see my brother in Ireland. So it's late. The light is a little bit off, and it's cozy vibes. But my kit, I keep calling it a pack. It's not. It's a kit. My kit is out today, and I really wanted to play with it before I went away because, like I said, I'm going to visit my brother for a couple of days. Just for a bit of transparency, I'm not paid for this video. I don't make any money if you buy the kit, and also I've bought this kit with my own money. But I am very excited to play with this kit, and obviously I am who I am. I'm autistic, babe, and you know what? It's just something that I've learned to appreciate and enjoy the past couple of years. But one thing about me, even good change like unveils me. Oh my god, look at her. Excuse fuck at me, babe. Are you shitting my dick right now? Okay, yes, fine. We'll restart it, bitch. I've been very nervous for this to come out, but you know what? I really done my research with this, and I've really made items that I really thought people would be able to benefit from, like the corkboard and the PC, whilst it was still only like a build buy kit. So I'm really proud of myself. So that's helping the anxiety a little bit. But you know what, babe? I fucking have anxiety with every single thing in my life, you know what I mean? So I might as well have anxiety over good things, you know? Where are you, bitch? There we go. Design a soft and playful bedroom that's perfect for daydreaming with the Sims 4 Pastel Pop kit. Blend simple and psychedelic with quirky pastel prints, irregular shapes and vintage vibes. This collection is perfect for your Sims dorm, bedroom or studio apartment. Very good. I'm excited to get in with it. Right, I can't remember who this guy is or what I was doing with him, but you know what? I'm going to go see. Oh, I remember you, babe. Ignore this little room. That was for a TikTok that I done. Right, let me have a little look-see. Oh, there she is. There is the bed. Look at her. Oh, you know what? When I first started, because this pack's it's been months and months and months of this pack. It took a long time to develop it. And when it started, I liked the 80s patterns, but I wasn't that feral over them. And then in that time, Strange Things came out, volume 1 and 2. And I kind of forgot that Strange Things was a special interest for me. And now that has just made this huge special interest that kind of just enmeshed with the 80s as a whole. So now these patterns, I'm like, they're really good. Not that I didn't think they were good anyway, but now I'm like, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. In fact, they're my favourite patterns on the bed now, where a couple of months ago I would have said these. And I did also want to make sure that there was some just plain, because not everybody likes really bold. I mean, to be honest, the bed frame's bold enough anyway, but do you know what I mean? Like, you can have a nice statement bed piece. Oh, the strawberry is cute. Do you know how hard it was for me when that strawberry thing leaked to just... I actually don't know what anybody's talking about. I've never seen that strawberry icon in my life ever, Your Honour. I just found that I just had to shut the fuck up about it. I couldn't mention anything. Here is the egg chair. Oh, she's nice. I've already seen all of these, but I haven't seen any of these in game yet. Mint choc chip reigns supreme for me, and she always will, and she always has done, and I've always said that. I do like the blue as well, though. It's just a nice little accent chair, do you know what I mean? Also, this beautiful specimen, absolutely stunning. When I used to watch Dance Moms, right, which is still currently, I love Dance Moms. Although looking at it through an adult eyes, it's a bit different now. Like, I'm watching it critically now, where when I was younger, I was watching it because I was like, Maddie, anyway, moving on. But yeah, I remember Abby Lee Miller used to say that good thing about Maddie Ziegler dancing is he gave an idea and then Maddie just make it beyond words. They do have a toxic relationship, so I'm not going to rely on Abby Lee Miller for my morals. However, using that and applying it in this context, I didn't actually, like, I had a brief idea of this settee, but then the team brought this and I was like, that's exactly it. That is it, babe. That is it. Oh, she's very nice. Oh, and the PC chair. I love her. I wish I had her. She's really cute. I love the patterns that they put on as well. Fun fact as well, in my presentation that I delivered to EA, Steph messaged me and she was like, Jessie, you've used my exact bed in the presentation for EA. And I was like, oh my God, babe, you manifested this pack. I love this tile table. I think this might be a little bit more hit or miss with certain people because this is something that is very trendy. But I think a lot of people will fuck with it as well. Honestly, especially the darker swatch, I can see this being used in like nightclub builds and stuff. And that's what I really wanted with the pack as well. I wanted it to be able to be used in like a lot of different contexts. Do people say that word smoothly? Is that a me issue? The table, stunning. I love her. The green as well, because low-key, not the superhero, just low-key, the term, could be a clover. Do you know what I mean? This one, for my Irish fans out there, that one's for you. I will be in Ireland this week, so maybe it's for me as well. You never know. I want to see the light come on. Nice. You know what? The black swatches getting to me. Obviously, I love the pastel ones, but I don't know, the black swatches, they're doing something to me. I love the desk. I like just the normal wooden swatches as well. It's so weird to see this like in game because it's been such just a concept for so long. Can you imagine telling little child-year-old, yeah, you know what, we'll go with it, child-year-old me, that I actually have a stamp on the Sims franchise? She would shit. I'm going to be honest with you, besties. One thing that I kept pulling up on this one was I was so nervous about the keys being there because I was like, listen, because they were like, I don't think people will pick that up. And I was like, no, but I know what I'm like. I know what I'm like, and I know that there may be some other people in the Sims community that are also like this, because I was like, I don't want them to look at this and think cars are coming for the Sims 4, like, big hint, because I don't think it's that out there of the realm of possibilities, right? Especially because, let me find you, babe. Where the fuck I'm not going to be able to find it now. No, here. Look, this, that came with pets, right? Hinted at seasons. So I didn't think it was that out there. I didn't think it was that unlikely that people would look at this and think, is this hinting towards cars? So I was really honing and harring over the keys. But then they were like, well, you know, there could just be keys for a house. And I was like, you do prove a fair point there. But I'm glad we kept them in the end. This green swatch, stunning. I like that there's a lot of swatches that's the same as well. Beautiful. Corkboard. She is so pretty and pleasant to me. We could have potentially done a darker swatch on the corkboard thinking about it. The mirror. She's fucking stunning. And you can change the outline on the mirror too. She's beauty. She's grace. And this shelf also does have a slot as well, so you can put a little flower there. And then we've got the biscuit floor. You know what I like about her? She's different. Like, imagine a little studio apartment like that or something. Let me just change the swatches so you can get on board with this vision. I love her. These candles as well amaze me. And they are lit. Do these work off the grid? Yes, I requested that these be functional off the grid as well, because one thing that really grinds my gears is when there's stuff in game that should function off the grid, but it doesn't. So I made sure to request that these function off the grid too. So that is really nice that actually worked. Then we have the salt lamp. We do already have a salt lamp in game, but it's like a moon salt lamp. So I was really excited to just have a base salt lamp. I love a salt lamp. If you haven't liked a salt lamp, you're lying. And then the PC, she is beautiful. And again, I really wanted to focus on, like, because obviously it was build buy pack and not a gameplay pack, so I wanted to focus on making these as usable as we possibly could, despite the fact that it's a build buy pack. Like, I actually wanted it to make a difference to your game. So the PC does actually, thank you, it does actually go in your inventory. So like, should it? Because it also does have like a little stylus pen and keyboard and stuff like that, but then it's also small enough that, like, hypothetically, if your sim was wearing a backpack, they could fit it in, you know? So I'm glad that we managed to keep that one in. I love the PC. These shelves as well. I saw a lot of people say that it reminded them of The Sims 2, and that made me so fucking happy, because those shelves as well and this settee also reminded me of The Sims 2. Also has big Sims 2 vibes. I love them. It's weird how, like, styles and fashion works, because I remember playing The Sims 2 and looking at the styles and thinking, oh my God, these are so out of style now. And then suddenly they've come back in again. My mum always told me never to shut out my denim jackets because they'll always come back into style. And you know what? One thing about Julie, she's going to be fucking right. I'm a slag for a rug in The Sims. There is a big variation as well. Like, even stuff like that, again, could be part of a nightclub. I don't know why I'm focusing so much on nightclubs. This bitch has not been to a nightclub in so long, refuses to go back into a nightclub. Maybe I'm just living vicariously through The Sims. And you know what? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Okay, so the land grab law didn't make it into the description. That is fine. That's fine. But you know, and we know, everybody knows that he fucks you. No, that's a TikTok quote. But yeah, the law of this is that the land grabs own this. And there is the pop cans as well that already exist in games. So that's a nice little bit of law. And then finally, we have the bookshelf. I actually thought she'd be about that size. I'm quite shocked to see that she's huge, but I love her either size, to be honest. That one is my favourite size though. And there's also, because we had these flowers on the edge of them as well, but there is also the option to just have the bookshelf without the flowers, because the flowers are quite stylized. So there is the option to have them with or without. That's not sponsored by U2. I will never forgive U2 for putting their album on my phone without my permission. Oh, I got footprints in the sand when there's only one set of footprints. I carried you. When I get back from my hollybobs, not really hollybobs, when I get back from going to see my nieces, I think I'm going to build a studio with it. I can't believe I've got it. I love you. I love you. Oh my God, so sorry everybody. I was trying to make a build for the thumbnail and I completely forgot that there is 2 new wallpapers. So we've got this first one, and that's like a half and half. Comes in a lot of colours. Beautiful. And then we've also got this one, which is just a normal one, but also is a half and half as well. So there is multiple options. The swatches match up with it as well, so you can have a feature wall, which is nice. And there is also a carpet, but with the carpet specifically as well, when the light hits it, it has a really interesting texture. Like, it looks plush. I think it could be really cool if the Sims team continue collaborating with people as well, and also collaborating with a wide variety of people, and also collaborating for different things. Like, I know we've got kits and we've got Simmers building houses in game now, but one thing that stuck out to me is in The Sims 2, a competition on there. You got to make a piece of custom content, and then the winner of it had it in game. I think that could be a really cool one. And I said this recently on Twitter, but I do stand by this, and I think that this is, I think for the Sims redesign, I think what could be absolutely fantastic is doing like a Sims Sparked competition where people get the chance to upload their creations to the gallery, and then EA pick one from that, because then I think A, it will be a lot quicker, and B, I think it's also a great way to utilise the Sims community who are, we're basically begging for it. So yeah, that's my kit. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I love you all so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, bitch.